Riley, this way, this way. Come on, Riley, this way. Come on, Riley. Come on, buddy, this way. What are you doing, Riley? What are you doing, Riley? We can't go that way. This way. Riley, this way. Okay, so good day, good morning. Today is the next day. I only did one video yesterday. It was in the morning when it was raining and I was like, we might take a 0 today. Well, we took a 0 yesterday. It rained all day yesterday. Riley, we're going this way. This way is north, this way. So that was where we took our 0 yesterday. This water source is called Thompson Brook, I believe. And today is Tuesday, October the 8th. Day number 159, I believe. And I think we were at mile 2091.9. Far out was like alternating between that and 2092, but somewhere around there. This is an excellent water source for Riley to drink out of. I gave Riley some food and water before we, while I was packing up, because I figured he'd be thirsty. And he was thirsty, which is why he's drinking now. All right, Riley, how are we gonna cross this here? I crossed this like the night that we set up our tent. And it wasn't too bad, but it looks harder now. Probably, I'm guessing the water level is higher now because of all the rain we had. Yeah, so what do we do here, Riley? What do we do? And in a half mile there's going to be another stream that we have to ford called Big Wilson Creek, I think, which is going to be even harder to do. I think we're definitely going to get wet when we go through there. So it doesn't look very easy to do without getting wet here. Does it, Riley? Because we can get over there, but then there's just a big gigantic step that we have to do. Huh. Well, there's got to be a way here. I have all my shirts on and I have my black rain jacket on because it's feeling chilly this morning. But at least we have blue skies and sunshine. That is wonderful. What is that thing down there? It almost looks like some kind of a bridge down there. Just interesting. All right, so I am thinking a long time here. I am thinking, do you have any ideas, Riley? All right, so we made it across. We ended up kind of walking along the shore this way, and then took some big steps. Riley got his paws wet. I got my left shoe wet a little bit. But we are across now, onto the other side. And now we are able to hike. Just starting out the day here. Getting my blood moving, getting my body temperature up a little bit. It's good to walk again after taking a full day off, just spending the whole day in the tent yesterday. Yeah, yesterday it just rained the whole day. It wasn't like very heavy rain, but it was a consistent pitter patter that I could hear in my tent. And I would say it was a medium pitter patter the whole day. There were some times where it lightened up a bit and then it picked up again later on. But yeah, it was the whole day, and then it continued to pitter patter into the night. And most of the night it was pitter pattering. I wasn't awake. I was asleep most of the night. Come on, Riley. But there were times when I woke up in the middle of the night and I remember hearing that it was still pitter pattering. So I assume it was just continuing to rain throughout the night. But then finally, when I woke up this morning and it was light out, it had mostly stopped. So that was a welcome sound to my ears. And I wasn't in any rush to get going this morning. I wanted to give it some time and really make sure that it was stopped. And then so I went back to sleep, and then the next time I woke up, I saw the sunshine shining through. So that was a nice sight. What are you doing, Riley? Why are you stopping? What do you need to do, man? You're just stopping and looking back there. What in the world? There's nobody back there, Riley. Oh, the blue skies are so beautiful. So, I definitely am not upset about my decision to take a zero yesterday. It's just not fun to get all wet in the rain. There's no reason to do it, Riley. No reason. We have plenty of time. And it was good to just get some additional rest. The previous night when I was at... All right, Riley, come on, dude. When I was at the hostel, I stayed up so late. So late. Because I was... Takes me such a long time to, eat my dinner, even though it doesn't seem like it should take me very long. And then organize all my food into my food bag. And I was just doing lots of stuff. So I didn't get to bed till like 4 a.m., which sounds ridiculous, and it is ridiculous, but it's true. I didn't get to bed till like 4 a.m. And then I woke up. I started hearing people moving around, close to 6. And I knew breakfast was going to be served at 7. So I was able to get up miraculously by 7 and get to breakfast, and I was a sleepy boy, but everybody seemed sleepy. And then I was able to hike the full day on Sunday, even though I only had like 3 hours of sleep. And then so Sunday night, I got a good night's sleep, but my body still needed more sleep, so I was able to get plenty of sleep yesterday, Monday, in the tent. I just, whenever I felt tired, I just closed my eyes and went to sleep. And when I wasn't in the mood to sleep, I was reading my book, The Silence of the Lambs, and eating good food out of my food bag. So it was a nice day of rest yesterday. I got about the first 50 pages read in my book, my new book. One thing I learned, actually, that I never learned when watching the movies, is that Hannibal Lecter has 6 fingers on his left hand. I've seen the movie multiple times, and I never realized that he has 6 fingers on his left hand. I didn't know that was even possible. I'm assuming it is, or it wouldn't be in the book. Another thing I noticed in reading the book is that the word segue, which is like a segue is a transition from one topic to another in a conversation. I hardly ever see the word spelled out, but it was used in the book, in the part that I started reading. Riley, what are you doing? Come on, dude. Let's go. Yeah, and the word segue is spelled S-E-G-U-E. For some reason, it needs to be complicated like that. They can't just spell it S-E-G-W-A-Y, like subway. And so when I first saw it, I was confused, because I didn't immediately recognize that it was the word segue. And then I realized it based on the context that it must be segue, and it's spelled S-E-G-U-E. Alright, so I'm just rambling here, but these are my videos. Just like this is my hike, and I can hike my hike however I want to hike it. I can do my videos however I want to do it. And I'm having mixed feelings about the end of the hike, because on the one hand, I am looking forward to doing other things and not having to hike all the time, and having the freedom to be able to, man, this is just a wonderful, beautiful stretch of trail that we're on right now. I think we're going to get into the more difficult parts of the hike, like towards the middle to the end of the day today, and then into tomorrow. But so far we've had like easy to moderate difficulty in the first 10 miles that we've hiked. Anyway, so I was saying, on the one hand, yeah, I am like, I'm not a masochist hiker who just wants to like push myself to the limit all the time. I do like getting my rest, and that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, is being able to get more rest. And yeah, not hiking all the time sounds nice, but on the other hand, I know I'm gonna miss it. And so I'm not really looking forward to missing it. And I know there's gonna be things, one of the nice things about being out here is that you can just escape so many things that are annoying in regular life. And I'm not looking forward to going back to all those annoying things. And I know I'm being vague here, but just dealing with all the people that are in regular life. Like being out here, you can just escape all the, for the most part, you can just be by yourself and not have to deal with different personalities and different people. Not have to deal with people judging you or hey Riley, come on buddy. Or just not, you know, not having to deal with people that you don't want to deal with. But that's harder to avoid when you're back in regular life. So I'm not looking forward to that aspect of it. Anyway, for now, Riley and I are still on our hike. We're still able to enjoy it. And now we're in a, this is just a very muddy stretch here. Not very, we should walk to the side here. Yes, so for now we're still on our hike. So whatever I'm worried about regarding the post hike, let's not worry about that just yet. Let's deal with that when it comes and just try to enjoy the hike while we're on it. Riley, over here. Over here, buddy. All right, so we'll check in, I think, when we get to that Big Wilson Creek and we have that other big ford to do. So we've only taken a few steps since I turned my camera off, and we might be at Big Wilson Creek right now, because this looks like the big ford that we have to do. So the trail continues that way, and it looks like getting wet is pretty unavoidable here. We could just walk down that way and then just walk across the water, because we're gonna get wet no matter what. We could also try going that way, and we could get part way across on the rocks, but the water's moving very fast in that section. It might be better to walk across in that section where the water's moving a little bit slower. It might be. And it doesn't look super deep there. It's hard to tell. But let's try going down this way. Let's try going down this way. Yeah. Alright, so I decided to walk, the AT continues down that way, but I decided to walk upstream this way because I feel like we can at least get a good portion of the way across on these rocks. And then we just have to figure out a good way to get to those rocks over there. It's not easy either way, but all right. Hold up, buddy. Good jump, Riley. Good jump. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. This is not fun here. Oh no, I don't like this. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've walked further upstream in this direction to get away from those fast-moving water there. And now we have a much wider stretch that we need to cross. But I feel like the water here it's still fast moving, but it's slower. It's not as fast moving as it was back there. And it looks like the rocks are relatively close to the surface, so we wouldn't have to get so yeah, I mean, it's good when the rocks are a little bit closer to the surface. I put my pole in some areas down when we were on the big rock down there, and the pole like extended like really far down, like so that if I was putting my leg in it, it would be close to waist deep, which seems ridiculous. Riley is eating grass here. Riley! Yeah, I'm just dreading this crossing here because it's cold. I'm already cold and I'm not even wet. All right, I don't want to film this, so I'm gonna turn my camera off. Well, that friggin' sucked. That friggin' sucked. But we are across now. Oh my friggin' goodness. I am absolutely soaked. I am just dripping wet. We started to walk through and I was using my poles to balance myself, but the water was deep and I just fell down. I just fell down and I was just like submerged, and I was basically in the swimming position with my pack on top of my back. Fortunately, my pack didn't fall off. Oh, buddy. But everything, you know, my whole front body got wet. My legs are soaked now. All right, so Riley, but no serious injury as far as I can tell. And fortunately, it is daylight, there's sunshine. So let's just get back to the trail and try to keep moving, and we will warm up. Try not to fall again. These rocks are gonna be slippery here. Hold up, Riley, hold up. Just take one safe step after another. Man, that really sucked. That really sucked. Oh, Riley. Oh, this sucks as well. Oh, man. Sometimes it makes you wonder, why can't they just put a friggin' bridge there? Riley, hold up. Oh, Riley, hold up. Don't pull me. Riley, oh, I know, Riley. Hold up, buddy. Good boy. Stay there, Riley. Be careful. Be careful, Riley. Come on. Hold up, buddy. Be careful, Riley. It is slippery here, buddy. It is slippery, Riley. Riley, you're fine. Hey, Riley, come on. Come on, buddy. Riley, stay there. Stay there. Riley, stay there. Stay there. It is really slippery. We just need to make sure we don't fall in again. Hold up, buddy. It's okay. Oh, man. This branch is so friggin' annoying. Hold up, buddy. Oh, this tree is so friggin' annoying. Riley, hold up. Okay, there we go. Just everything is so annoying. Hold up, buddy. You're fine, Riley. Let's get over here, Riley. Hold up. The trail is not too far away. We're getting closer to it. Hold up, Riley. Hold up. Hold up, Riley. Hold up. Hold up, buddy. Riley, hold up. Oh, buddy. Hold up, Riley. Riley, hold up. Hold up, Riley. We're on relatively flat ground here. Hold up, Riley. I'm gonna get ourselves... Riley, wait! Untangled here, Riley. Hold up, Riley. Alright, we're untangled now. Riley, hold up. I think we should go down that way. Get onto some flat ground. Riley, hold up. Hold up, buddy. I am still dripping wet. Oh, these branches are so annoying. So friggin' annoying. Riley, hold up. We're gonna... Riley, wait. Riley, wait. Let's go up this way, Riley. Riley, come here. Come here, Riley. Hold up, Riley. We're gonna go up this way. I'm being extra cautious because I still have my my injury on my left leg, which I was calling a hamstring injury, but I think it's a different muscle. So I'm trying to be careful with that. And on my right leg, my knee is still bothering me. I haven't been talking about it, but I banged my knee again. And it's not nearly as bad as when I banged it in Vermont, but it's still kind of tender. It is tender. Not kind of tender, it's still tender. Riley, me first, buddy. Hey, me first. Let me go first here, Riley. So I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the trail. Come on, Riley. I think this ford here might be the hardest ford that we've done. And I'm hoping there's no other fords that are as hard as this one. I think we're close to the trail. I think it's just a little bit further here. Let's use the poles here. Hold up, Riley. This sunshine feels good. Thank you, sunshine. You feel wonderful right now. Yes, that's the white blaze there. That is a white blaze. Oh my goodness. What in the friggin' goodness. So this right here looks like a... No, this is just a rope here, Riley. I think they used to have a rope here. Yeah. They used to have a rope that went across the entire length here to help that people could grab hold of to help balance themselves as they were crossing. And I remember doing this in 2018. Yeah, so it's still connected to this tree, but somehow it got unconnected. And so it's no longer something that people can use. I think it would have been tricky to try to use this with Riley, but at least it would be something that people can hold on to so that they don't, if they lose their balance, they can hold on to it and avoid falling completely in the water like I did when just now. And I remember in 2018 I did use the rope, and I remember it wasn't like a problem. I remember just, you know, one of the advantages of the rope is that it at least gives you an idea of where the best area to cross is. And it definitely helps you avoid falling in, because if you lose your balance, you can just hold on to the rope until you steady yourself again. I'm thinking the water level is definitely higher today because of all the rain that we had yesterday. It's definitely, I mean, it's definitely not lower. So at least we have sunshine. Riley, what do you say? You okay, man? Riley's gonna dry out quicker than I am. But we just gotta, yeah, continue on here. I guess the trail continues this way. So let's just take one step after another, and we'll see where these white blazes continue, I guess. Hold up, Riley. Hold up. Hold up, Riley. Shake. Good shake, Riley. Oh, yes, there's the white blaze. All right, so we're on the trail at least. Thank goodness. And I guess this is, I mean, I guess this is the trail here, right? That's where the blaze is. And we gotta keep moving so we can stay warm and give our clothes a chance to dry out here. Oh, well, that was not fun. It was exhilarating. Riley, wait. Wait. Wait up, Riley. Wait up, Riley, wait up. Well, this doesn't look like fun. The water is moving so fast. So fast. Stay there, Riley. Wait up, Riley. Riley, wait. That is, Riley, wait up, buddy. Wait up. Wait up, Riley, wait. Wait up. Wait up. There we go. Boy, good job, Riley. Oh, that was so much better. Oh, buddy, so much better than the last one. That was a lot shorter than the last one too. But we did so much better. We didn't fall in. That's wonderful. So, little update here. Little update. My pants have mostly dried out. Riley, hold up, buddy. Hold up. All right, yeah, we can walk and talk at the same time. Riley, come on. My pants have mostly dried out. Riley, hold up. I was really cold after falling into that Big Wilson Creek, Big Wilson stream earlier this morning, basically right after starting the day. Really cold. And it took a long time to warm up. And I'm just now starting to feel kind of back to normal. Riley, you just walked right into my trekking poles. You just walked right into my trekking poles. I was literally swimming across that Big Wilson stream, Big Wilson Creek. I don't know if it's a creek or a stream. And all my shirts, all my hiking shirts, my 4 hiking shirts underneath my rain jacket got wet. And so they're still damp. They're still damp. I can still feel the dampness. But they're not soaking wet anymore. And at least I got my shoes wet just now, and my shoes and socks are gonna stay wet the rest of the day. But at least my pants are mostly dry now. Come on, Riley. And at least it's not raining. At least the sun's out. And I'm not freezing anymore. I'm much warmer than I was, after falling into that Big Wilson Creek. I'm still on the cool side though. It's not like I'm warm to the point where I'm like sweating at all. I'm not anywhere close to sweating, but I'm not like shivering cold. So the trail has been ever changing. There's been some very rocky stretches and some very unrocky stretches. We're currently in a nice unrocky stretch. I was thinking of that poem by Robert Frost. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's the one where, I think it's his most famous one, where he says, I came to a fork in the road and I took the path less traveled by. And I feel like if I were to write that poem based on, or if I were to come across a fork in the trail and both forks kind of led to the same place, like they reconnected with each other, I would say I came to a fork in the trail and I took the path with fewer rocks because it seems easier. So in that case, I would take the path more traveled by, because that would probably be the path that was more well worn and a little bit easier to navigate. Hold up, buddy. So we're making progress, slow and steady progress. Try to enjoy the rest of the day, but I already know I will look forward to crawling into my tent tonight with Riley, crawling into my sleeping bag and my liner, taking my shoes off and then taking my wet socks off and getting warm and getting dry and eating some good food and reading some more of my book and getting a good night's sleep. We just need to make sure that I don't foresee this as being a problem, but we need to make sure we cover sufficient ground. And what I mean by sufficient is just that, not that we finish by any particular date, but I have a lot of food on me, but I obviously don't have unlimited food. So we just need to make sure that we cover enough ground so that we don't get to the point where we're in danger of running out of food before we finish the 100-mile wilderness. And I don't think we're in danger of that at all, but like if we needed to take another 0 today and we didn't cover any ground and we kept eating through our food, we could get to that point. Anyway, we're making progress. We're always making progress. Things are much better than they were right after we got soaked. A half mile into the day at Big Wilson Creek. Things could basically, unless we died, things could only go up from there, and things have gone up. And so that's wonderful. Oh my goodness, Riley, goodness gracious, come on, man. Come on, Riley. Hold up, buddy. Oh my goodness, Riley. Thank goodness there was enough length in the leash or he would have just pulled me right over. Oh, Riley. All right. I still feel tightness in my left leg muscle that is close to my hamstring, but it's not too bad. Well, that's some muddy terrain, but it usually doesn't get really tight until the end of the day, so I'll see how it feels by the end of the day. Right, hold up, dude. All right, I'm just gonna sit on this and bring my left leg over here. There we go. Yeah, I can definitely feel, this is a good stretch here. I think it's just gonna take like a lot of rest to get this thing healed. A lot of rest. Well, goodness gracious, we had another big stream to ford, and I did not film it ahead of time because I feel like that's all I've been doing today. And I'm sick and tired of these friggin' streams, but this one had a rope. We just got across, by the way, so at least it's over. I got almost up to my knees wet. Riley is doing awesome. He got wet as well, but he didn't get his whole body wet. You're so awesome, Riley. You are so awesome. Now let me get turned around here. Riley, hold up. Hold up. Just a second. Hold up, buddy. Stay there, Riley. Shake. My foot is stuck. There we go. Riley, stay there. Hold up, buddy. All right, so this is another stream with fast-moving water and lots of rocks, but the rocks are just not close enough to do a rock hop. And there's this rope here. The trail is actually down that way. There's a blaze right there. They had this rope here. I actually initially decided to walk upstream that way to see if I could find a part where we could possibly just walk across on rocks, but I didn't see anything, so I decided it would be best to just come back and use this rope to help balance ourselves. And I definitely utilized the rope. There were a couple times, probably 3 times, where I would have fallen if not for the rope, and I was hanging on for dear life to make sure I didn't fall and get my whole body and my pack wet. But fortunately I just got up to my knees now, which is way better than getting above my knees wet. So another stream that we forded. I don't remember having this many problems fording streams in my 2018 hike. I really don't remember. I remember the... Hold up, Riley. You are just so eager to go. Just calm down. It was when in 2018, I was hiking through this area in mid-September. And I remember it being mostly warm days. So it's possible the water levels were just much lower. And also, it was probably warmer then, so I probably didn't mind getting wet as much. And of course I didn't have Riley with me. It's always easier to do it by yourself than with a dog. But these streams are just really, really challenging for us. I think we've done more. I think we're close to getting through the streams. We probably have a few more to ford. I'll be curious to check my guidebook later tonight when we get in our tent. But yeah, I'm glad that we've gotten through all the ones successfully so far. Successfully meaning just that we're still alive and we're not like permanently injured. And thank goodness it's sunny out. Yeah, it was definitely that stream that we forded today, this morning. Had we not camped where we did, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been a good idea to do that at night, I don't think. Definitely not a good idea to do it at night. It would have been harder. So much harder to do it at night with low light. And also, it's just nice to have the sunshine to dry off after getting soaked. So I'll film here until we get back to the trail. But as hard as it is to do these fords, and as sucky as it is to get wet, it feels so wonderful to get through it and get on the other side and know that at least you don't have to do it again. At least in the immediate future. Until the next one. But I mean, you always have to do what's coming up on the trail, but at least we don't have to do this one again, or any of the ones we've previously done. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. We already got through the hard part. Let's just make sure we don't screw up the easy part here. This is where I have to be careful with my leg. And just not try to use my muscle in a way where it hurts. I can pick my leg up pretty okay like this, but if I try to like bend it backwards like this, that's where it gets challenging for me. Riley, you're doing so awesome, buddy. Let me get in front, Riley. There we go. All right, so that looks like a white blaze. That's definitely a white blaze. Riley, me first. Riley, me first. Shake. Riley always likes to shake after he gets wet. All right, so we're back on trail. Safe and sound. And we are about to ascend a steep mountain here. It's called Barren Mountain, and it's like 4 miles until the summit. We have enough daylight to get to the top, I believe, and then get down to a campsite before dark. So that's good. So ever since we crossed to the other side of this water, this stream or brook, we've been walking. We've just been paralleling the stream on the other side, and so you can hear the rushing of the water. And down there, I feel like I can see the water's so clear that I feel like I can see down all the way to the bottom, and it looks like it gets really deep down there. If it was like 80 or 90 degrees here, this would be a cool spot to take a dip in and just hang on to a rock and just cool off, but not today. Not pretty much. I think that time has passed. Pretty sure that time has passed. It's not going to get warm enough where getting into the water is going to be comfortable. I'm at the point where I just don't even want to be near the water. Like, just give me, obviously I need water to drink, but I'm not liking being near the water. It's okay. It's not, I mean, I'm just thankful. As long as I'm staying dry, it's okay. But I'm not staying dry. But at least I'm not getting further wet here. So we haven't actually started the climb up Barren Mountain yet, but that should start in the near future. I think it's about 3 p.m. or a little after 3 p.m. right now. So honestly, we have like 3 hours of good daylight left, of decent daylight. And then it's probably gonna get dark by 6:30 p.m. So again, that should be enough time to get to a campsite on the other side of the summit of Barren Mountain. There's also a shelter called Cloud Pond Lean-To, which is just a little ways beyond the summit. But it's 0.4, it's a good, at least 0.3, and I think it's 0.4 off trail. And I'm pretty sure I stayed there in 2018. And I remember the side trail leading to the shelter was not easy at all. It was quite rocky, and it was a long 0.4 miles. So I was not happy about doing that side trail back then, and I would prefer to avoid doing that if possible. Riley, oh buddy. Got a cool breeze here blowing in. All right, we'll check in later. Looks like we're starting the climb up Barren Mountain now. All right, so we've done a good portion of the climb up Barren Mountain, and there's a sign over there, but for now there's a nice little view over here. Why not walk out and check it out? Hold up, buddy, hold up. Ugh. Not a cloud within a long ways from us. Beautiful blue skies. That's how much sunlight we have left. It's actually not that much. It looks high in the sky, but it's gonna drop quickly. Look at all that beautiful, dangerous water down there. Riley, no! Riley's thirsty. I was thinking that was just mud, but there actually is water there, so it's not that bad. I keep fighting with Riley to stay behind me. You're peeing. You're thirsty and you're hydrated so well that you need to pee. Dogs have an amazing ability to pee just on demand. They don't even need to have been drinking that much. They can just, if they want to mark their scent, they just pee when they want to. All right, well, that was a nice view. All right, so what do we got here? Barren ledges, long pond stream lean-to. Oh gosh, okay. So 1.8 miles to the summit of Barren Mountain. All right. Still got a ways to go, Riley, but we're getting there. So I think we have a little bit of a flat stretch, and then we have another steep uphill to get up to the summit. And then we have a little ways to maybe like 9/10 of a mile, I think, to Cloud Pond Lean-to, which I don't want to go into. And then we have another little ways after that to a place where I think there's a campsite. So hopefully we can get there before dark. All right, I just saw something on trail, something that deserves a picture here. What do we have here? No, Riley, no, Riley, no. No, Riley, stop. Just stay there. Just stay there. No! Riley, stop. 2100. Yeah. Riley, it's okay. You don't need to mess this. Riley, no! No! Stop, Riley. Riley, come on, dude. I just want to take a simple picture without messing it up, Riley. No, Riley, get back. Please. There. Perfectly fine. Riley, there's nothing. Okay. 2100. Let's go, Riley. Hold up, buddy. Okay. Hold up. Let me get my pack back on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A lot of things would be simpler if I didn't have Riley. But I love having Riley. I do love having Riley, but a lot of things would be simpler as well. Anyway, so that's 2100, the last 100-mile marker of that we're going to pass on the AT, because the official mileage of the AT is 2197.4. So we have 97.4 miles to go to get to the summit of Mount Katahdin. And then of course I have to hike down the mountain another 5 miles. So I will, anyway, the official trail miles is just 97.4 more to go, assuming that's accurate, and it should be close to accurate. Man, we are just walking in a friggin' stream here, and it has gotten really chilly in the last like half hour. My hands are like ice cold, and I'm sure the water's ice cold too. So I am just ready to get to the summit of Barren Mountain and then scamper down and get to our campsite, get in our tent, and sing hallelujah, get warm, get our bellies fed, do some reading, and go to sleep. But mainly I'm just ready to get in our tent after we get to the summit of Barren Mountain. It is 6:15 now. See if I have service. Roaming, I do have service, looks like. Cool. Alright, so we have made it to Appalachian Trail, Barren Mountain Summit, elevation 2,670 feet. And there is a remnants of a fire tower still on the mountain here. Riley, what are you sniffing at, man? Come on, Riley. Come on, buddy. Just take a quick look over here. It is really cold, and I am ready to get to our home for tonight. This is not our home for tonight. So the sun has set. It is behind the mountains now, over in that direction. Clouds are nice and pink over there, and they're all blue over there. No clouds, just a few very minimal clouds ahead, above. All right, so this is Barren Mountain. Good job, Riley. Let's see where we are right now. I mean, let's see like how far we have to go. Far out. I am cold. My shirts are still damp. Yep. We are at the summit of Barren Mountain, mile 2100.9. So that means we've just done like 9 miles today so far. 9 miles. Cloud Pond lean-to is 0.9 ahead. Oh man. View in 1.6. Okay. Small stream 2.3 ahead. And then there's tenting 0.1 miles after that, so 2.4. Oh, buddy. All right, well, at least Cloud Pond lean-to is an option. And when we get there, we have an option to go another 1.5 to get to a tent site. All right, so we better get going here. All right, good evening. Just want to close out the day here. Riley and I are in our tent now, safe and sound. We made it down to the side trail to Cloud Pond lean-to, and I really did not want to go to the lean-to because it's between a 0.3 and 0.4 mile walk into the lean-to, And I distinctly remember for my 2018 hike that I did go to the lean-to, and it was the side trail is not an easy trail. It's very rocky, and I don't remember it being super steep, but I saw several comments on Far Out that indicated that it was a steep trail, and I just didn't want to do the extra walking. So I was prepared to hike on, but I saw a relatively semi-flat spot next to the off the side of the AT, basically on the other side of where the side trail to the lean-to is, and I was so ready to stop that I decided to just see if we could set our tent up, and I concluded that it should be possible. So I took my pack off and tried to set it up, and I eventually got it set up after maneuvering the tent a little bit. The ground is a little lumpy in parts. On one side, the ground's kind of lumpy, but on the other side, so like inside the tent, you can really feel the lumpiness of it on one side of the tent, but on the side that I'm on right now and Riley's on, it's relatively flat. So we're in our tent, thank goodness. It is really cold, and it's compounded because my shirts are still kind of damp from getting submerged in the water at the beginning of the day today. And I've just been chilly the whole day. Like not super cold, but chilly the whole day. And then once it got chilly in the evening, I've definitely been feeling the cold. And hiking down from Barren Mountain, just let out a big yawn there. It was 0.9 miles to get to this side trail, and it was basically getting dark, and then it was just dark. So I got my headlamp out, and it was just really not a fun walk. Not a fun walk at all coming down from Barren Mountain. The trail was just extremely wet and muddy almost the whole way down, and so I was trying my best to walk on the side of the trail to avoid the wet parts and the muddy parts, and for the most part I was able to do that, but there were still a few times, at least one time where so there's one time where my foot just kind of sank into the mud, and so my as a result of all the wetness and the muddiness, my shoes are pretty wet, and my hiking socks were very wet. So I got my shoes and socks off as quickly as possible when I got the tent set up. And my feet are still pretty cold. I'm in my liner and my sleeping bag right now, and my feet are still pretty cold. The rest of my body is it's okay. My shirts are still kind of damp, but I think I still want to wear them tonight, and hopefully they'll dry out. I do have both puffies on. I was gonna put my leggings on, but my leggings they were in the pocket of my rain jacket, and they got wet as a result of me falling in the water this morning. So definitely not putting the wet leggings on. But we'll be fine tonight. Not super comfortable, but we'll be fine. And I'm not going to be in any rush to get up in the morning. I'm going to want to let it. Hopefully, I'm definitely going to want to let the sun come out and start to warm the day up as much as it can, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for a relatively warm day tomorrow. I would really love a warm day. But at least we're in our tent now, and we don't need to hike anymore, and we can just cuddle up with each other, me and Riley, and try to keep each other warm tonight. And fortunately, it's not raining as well. So that's wonderful. Yeah, we are at mile 2101.8, and we started the day at Thompson Brook at 2091.9. So we hiked a total of 9.9 miles today. So I feel fine with our effort. We hiked up a big mountain, Barren Mountain, and tomorrow we have the Chairback Range, which I believe, I expect to be difficult. And then beyond that, we have White Cat Mountain, which I also expect to be difficult. It's probably the highest elevation mountain, I think, in the 100-mile wilderness. But once we get past White Cap, I think the trail eases up a bit. And there's lots of flat elevation to look forward to. So we have basically the next couple days, or day and a half, depending on how far we go tomorrow, are going to be difficult. But then there is some very pleasant hiking to look forward to after that. So that's what is coming up, and we're just going to try to keep warm tonight. And yeah, we'll say goodnight. Hope anyone who's watching now is keeping warm and doing well. And yeah, we'll say goodnight. All right, bye for now.